Hello and welcome back to Ganesh Institute. In today's video, we are going to discuss something from cryptography. So that is a Caesar cipher. So before going ahead, let us talk about cryptography first. So when we say cryptography, it's a branch of science when we want to communicate, but we don't want any unauthorized parties to know what we are talking about. Okay. So when there are two parties, let's say Alice and Bob, because this is the usual, when we say sign convention. So these are the two conventions which we use. These are the names, general names in cryptography. So we have one person Alice and one other person Bob. They want to communicate with each other without getting eavesdrops. Drop, that means they don't want anybody else to know what they are talking about. They want it to keep confidential. So when there is a channel, there is a medium of communication, and there may be insecure channels also. So we have to see that how communication can be done. If we can do some coding or language sort of thing, which when we do sign language, so we only know that what does it mean if we already have got the conventions and the symbols right. Okay, so similarly here we have so many ciphers. Like when we say cipher and decipher text, then what does it mean? Let me tell you that as well. So crypto means secret and graphia means writing. So we are literally connoting the routine message, any message, into a special message or language to make it a secret. Okay, so that only those people who know about that language can get it. Okay, so the message which has to be transferred, that the original message which Alice wants to send to Bob, that is original message and is called as plain text in cryptography. Okay, and when we want to change it a bit, or we don't want to change the original message, but we want to cover it up in terms of disguisement. So that disguised message is ciphertext. Okay, now if I know the coding, if I know the language, what the codes mean, then only I can decode that. Correct. So the conversion of plain text to ciphertext, this conversion is called either enciphering or encryption. You must have heard about this word when you were chatting on WhatsApp, and it is mentioned there that your messages are encrypted end to end, right? That means these are coded and only you can get it. Okay. And if you have to change, you have to again convert this cipher to plain, then that will be considered as decryption or deciphering. Okay, and we can use various codes to dissolve it, to solve it, and those keys can be public or private. Okay, there are various methods in modern cryptography, but let's talk about the Swift cipher first. Now that you have known about, you've got this term cipher, so we are talking about firstly the shift cipher. So shift cipher means, and in that too we are talking about Caesar cipher. So it was done in earlier days in the time of Julius Caesar, and Caesar cipher has some coding where you have to shift every alphabet to three places, up to three places. Okay, what does it mean? So firstly write all the alphabets A, B, C, D, okay, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. So we have noted down A till Z, and now you have to start this A to Z, that is 26 alphabets, have to be numbered from 0 to 25. Please remember, 0 stands for A and 25 stands for Z. It's not that when we do it in the case of reasoning where we have 1 till 26. Okay, here numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Okay. Now what you are supposed to do, you have to consider your plain text. Let's say I need to code this word. This yes has to be encrypted into another code. I don't know what it is, but as per the Caeser cipher text. Okay. So that means you have to first, this is your plain text. Note down all the places where they stand. Y. Y means 24. E. E means 4. Here. E stands at 4th place. S is 19. Oh, 18. 18, okay. Now in order to get your Caeser cipher, what you are supposed to do, you have to take this number, shift it to 3 place, that means plus 3, and take modulo 26. Why modulo 26? Because there are 26 alphabets. Okay, so that means it becomes 24 plus 3, 27 modulo 26, and you know how to solve modulo, right? So you have to take this as divisor and this as dividend, and whichever is your remainder, whatever is your remainder, you have to write it that. So 1 is your first letter of ciphertext. Okay, so 1 means what? AB. So this 1 is B. So Y has been transformed into B. Okay, now E we know that here E is 4. So again, when we say shift cipher, that means we have to shift it to some places. Shift the number, the letter, the plain text up to some places, and in cipher, in Caeser cipher, we do it for 3 places. Okay, so 4 plus 3 modulo 26, that means 7 modulo 26, and we know that 26 is greater, so remainder will be 7 only. So 7th place is what? 7th is here, H. Okay, so your next number, that is E, has been transformed into H, and now you have what? S. So for S, you have 18th place, so 18 plus 3 modulo 26, that is 21 modulo 26, and you know again that 26 cannot divide 21, so you have to keep this as remainder. And what's the 21st place? It's V. So S has now been transformed to V. I'm hoping that you've got how to convert your plain text into ciphertext when you are asked it to do in Caeser cipher way. Okay, just replace it and take this letterhead to shift it to 3 places and take modulo 26. I'm hoping that you've got it, and if so, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Till my next video, take care of yourself. Bye bye.